So the next one was our leak.
Mhm.
We always get a leak, especially in every season that we've done. We've gotten a leak to start the show.
Yes.
And Stephanie and I had a ball talking about this one last week when it leaked. So who do we have, Steph?
We have Sofronio Vasquez from the Philippines, 31 years old. This man saying, I'm going down. I'm going down. And I'm going to say that it's the Murray J version because that's my version. James knows of another version. My only version is from Mary J. Blige.
Time on my hands.
Oh,
So Rolls Royce was the band that originally sang this from the movie, and it was written for the movie. It was on the soundtrack from a 1970s blaxploitation movie. I'm giving a little history called
yes.
Car Wash.
Car
And
wash.
I have loved the song. But the Murray version was the Mary J. Blige version
All
was
right.
the very first version I ever heard that came out in the mid 90s. And woo, Mary put her stamp on this song.
Hey.
So it's always crazy to me, Steph, how folks from other countries, and like Steph said, he's from the Philippines, sing with a perfect American accent. I wish we did that as Americans, would sing other people's song with a perfect whatever accent.
Yes.
But that just shows the influence, the worldly influence on American music.
Right.
And y'all, if you don't know anything about the Philippines, y'all, the Filipino folks can sing. You got to like see, like they're always being shown on TikToks and Instagram reels. I mean, they're going to the mall. They're never far. A lot of them, it's very cultural. They're never far from a karaoke machine.
Right.
And I'm talking about entire families. They'll take turns at the mic and
That's
just
right.
sing it down. And this and Sofrino, he is no exception. I was like, but here's the thing, Stephanie, and we had this discussion last week. I was like, it's good until he opened his voice up towards the end of the song, y'all. I said, then I went from good to exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Stephanie and I had this conversation. I said, with a song like I'm Going Down, I want to hear the desperation when I hear this song because of the context of the song. Song context is everything for a 70s soul song that originally was that was then redone in the 90s. I said, I didn't get the desperation until he opened his voice. Literally, he opened his voice up. Went to another gear, I felt.
Yes, he did.
Like his voice, the color changed, the vibrato changed.
There was a shifting.
Was toleration, as Stephanie always says. I said, I heard the begging. I heard the pleading. I heard everything I wanted to hear on the back half of this song. I even loved, now something I love that he did from start to finish is he was very respectful of the melody of this song. Not too many runs. I thought the runs were very respectful.
Yes.
His vibrato was a little different for me, like in the front half of the song, but when he opened that voice up, when he said ah 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 ah, I did a very bad rendition of it, y'all. I can really sing. For those of you who don't know, I can sing a little bit, but he did this crazy I'm going down, and his vibrato slowed down, and I just was like, that's what I'm looking for. And he was like, like begging, pleading, I'm going down. Like, this is a desperation song, you all. And I got it. So, Mr. Vasquez, on the back half of that song, you had me. I said, now, that's somebody who's going to go deep in this competition. You keep singing like that, young man. Incredible job. Stephanie?
Absolutely. I heard Bruno Mars in his throat. I was like, oh, we got Bruno. Just the soul. He had like this soul R&B but pop mix in his voice. And I think that that's what I heard at the beginning of the performance, the audition, is more of like a pop kind of R&B mix of this song. Listen, point blank period, I hear that intro music, boom, 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 boom. I'm good. All I need for you to do is sing it decent. Give me a good time on my hands.
Because of that song.
Yes, just give me a decent time on my hands and I would have bopped to, just like Snoop did. Here's what was interesting, though. It's so interesting, James, to hear the backstory of these folk, because it really kind of puts in perspective more of the full audition. So, yes, this is a song of desperation, okay? I'm going down. You don't even need no more context to the song to understand that this song is sad and desperate. It sounds like Sofronio was coming from a place of a little bit of desperation in his situation and circumstance, especially in the Philippines. One room house.
All slept on the floor.
There was just like a lot going on. And even coming over here to the States, it seems like it has not been easy. And it felt like this might have been a situation where The Voice experience is an avenue and a door to a better life, not only for him, but his family.
Absolutely.
So I felt like once them chairs turned, it went from desperation to like reflection and joy. Like, we not in this desperate situation no more. There was like almost a joyful freedom to this song, which I've not heard that angle of it, but it really gave us a release. It felt like it released him to allow him to do his, as some of our artist friends have said, good singing. And it was just really powerful by the back end. Like James said, the front end was great. The back end, I was like, hallelujah. It was so good. It was so
World famous diva, Maria Callas said everything that the composer of a song, as far as emotion, they've written it in the music of the song. It's a perfect example of that song. When you, so I'll take one part of the song where it's
my whole
world's up. Yeah. So you're like, I'm almost at nope. It's my whole world's up. Flip side down.
And then you left me down.
Yep, gone. And it's a perfectly written song. Stephanie and I could talk about it all night, but we don't have time.
No, not tonight.
Job. 4-chair turn, right?
Yes.
Who do you pick?
Mr. Bublé.
Good.
Mr. Bublé.
You can tell Michael is a technician, and he's gonna really work with him, because I think Michael heard what we heard with the opening up of his voice. And like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work with that. Yeah. I think that's your voice, Sofronio. I really think that's your voice. The back half of that song.
Oh, that's his voice. We're gonna see more of that. We're gonna see more of that.
You ain't doing no cute singing. They call. I know you're from the Philippines. I don't know if you've heard that term. It's like, oh, that was cute.
Yeah, What
that means is, oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
That's pretty.
That was cute. That was nice.
What you did on the back end, they're like, you sang that down, boy.
Right.
Yeah, that was good.